Oh, I'm tired. Hello, everyone. Har. Oh, I got a little bit of PvP, even though it kind of is a really evil matchup at times. It still feels very coin flippy in my head, but that might just be in my head. I don't know. It's really evil. I hate it. Of course I would hate it. I'm a Protoss. Ah. Excellent. Oh, well, we're already in the party. I did not realize. I've got a suspicious feeling I know what maps. Siritha. I'm gonna get it right. I know what map he's gonna veto. Well, it's going to be Altazim, which is. Oh, he was going to veto that. Oh, never mind. And the other four-player map. What's it called? Frost. I need to check up names. Totally forgot. Oh dear. This is a good start, isn't it? Yeah, wow. Yeah, I just hated Frost. I think I only played it like once or twice, but I vetoed it before, as soon as I took one look at the map, before I played on it, I just vetoed it because I thought, okay, there's just no way. There's just no way. The third base, I looked at it, I was like, Zerg is gonna destroy that. But now we've got the new version of Star Station, which is basically exactly the same as the old version of Star Station. Just to be annoying. And for anyone who says no, it isn't, it's two-player, Star Station used to be cross-position only. So you kind of, yeah, basically that happened. So we've got exactly the same map. He's vetoed Frost twice. No, it's vetoed into the ground. Yeah, well, I don't know. Vetoing twice. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, yes, he was on stream. That was quite funny. I can't complain when I don't get masters when J-Dong doesn't get masters. I mean, oh, the MMR. Excellent. So I believe everyone. Have we vetoed everything? We've got Altazim Stronghold vetoed. We've got Star Station vetoed. We've got Frost vetoed and Polar Knight. Yeah, we have all the vetoes in. No, I thought you were kind of sleeping on the job. I should drink on the job. That's some. Oh yeah, I'm confident. I'm very confident. My money's on him. And if he doesn't, you know what I do. You know what the thing. Something. No, just vodka. Vodka will do. Can't be asked to get fancy here. See, you can hear the bottles. I've got like what? No, no. This is kind of a bit. My computer's in an extended ATX case. It's massive, so and there's kind of a gap between it and the wall. So I've just got a million drinks there. It's like hidden little sanctuary. No, no, you take the side off your computer case and there's bottles. Okay. Uh, oh God, my interface is wrong. No, I'm using the old style interface and I can't remember. Yes, in the bottom right we have the red Protoss, Charliot or Charzealot, depending on how mad you are. I think it's Charliot. X. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have to do the observing, I'm afraid, because my interface is screwed. Doesn't help my player case. Oh my, I never anticipated that. Well, I think I should clarify slightly. I've been teaching him how to proxy 2-gate, so this isn't too much of a surprise to me. Why is my camera at an angle? My camera's got... Is he actually scouting for it? Oh, but... Oh, no. I didn't teach him what to do when this happens. This is gonna be interesting. The probe's not suspicious. Oh, he's adding a second gateway. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, because adding a second gateway, you actually have to micro reasonably well with your zealots. I think actually just getting the cyber core and then getting a mothership core is actually the easier option. However, he should chrono boost that zealot out. Did he make his gateways early? That's a very early first gateway from Charlotte. It's almost new. This is like the hard cap. Oh no, he can't lose that first zealot. No. Oh no, why doesn't he fight? He's got to fight. Oh. And now he's going to get work on the probes. Another zealot comes out, but there's a third zealot. That one goes down straight away, but still the probe line's under threat, and this is a lot to deal with. Charliot scouted this. He should be able to deal with this, but as we see, there's just too many zealots coming threat. But not for long. There's a lot of probes being lost here. I mean, it got scouted, and he still pulled it off. All that says is people should buy my coaching. I mean, what? This is half an hour's work, and of course, because, well, apart from the fact that the probes are dead, this is just game over. GG. Cythera has actually won this, despite... Yeah. Yeah. It was... Yep. Excellent. Excellentio. Or do you want... Oh, Terran! Cancel! I always notice, but I always notice like a second too late. Ugh, Terran. It's excellent. Oh, and anyway, actually, this is good because I can change my user interface back to what it's supposed to be. Because it's driving me nuts having the old one. So, he instantly knows. Remake. Excellent. It always happens at least once, doesn't it? Options. Gameplay. Observer interface. Streamlined, I think, is the interface we use. Yeah. Okay, both players are Protoss. I think we are ready to get into the second game. Currently up 1-0, we have Siritha, who, with his cheesy play, is he going to do it again, or is he going to do something slightly more standard? I mean, after that, at this level, I'd be tempted to do it again, purely because even though it got scouted, he pulled it off. So maybe Charliot just doesn't know how to deal with this. Yeah. Okay. I can follow your camera now. Yay! I couldn't before because the camera went all skewy with. Oh yeah, love that camera wiggling. In the bottom left, we have, in the teal, or the light purple, or the pink, depending on your philosophy, we have Siritha, also a Protoss. And this time, I can't help but notice there are no probes going out across the map from either player. Are we actually going to see a standard game? That is very true. Bronze games. I'm slightly confused. Hang on a minute. You keep casting. I'm gonna fix something that's apparently an issue. Forseti, apparently only my voice can be heard. Yeah.
There, better now? Oh fuck, that was loud.
It might, I don't know. So
what the hell?
As usual,
okay.
It's just been you. Oh my god, your camera's gone skewy whiff again. Every time you minimize, the camera goes messed up. So I can't follow you because you've got this like half rotated camera that drives me nuts.
Okay, nothing has really happened. Jesus, have you missed my awesome voice all this time? Oh.
Well, I don't know. I think they could live without it. We do have Siritha taking double gas, whereas Shah Zelot is doing something that's starting to look suspiciously like a 4-gate. Only one gas. Oh, but he's actually misrallied the probe. That probe, not on that gas geyser there.
Yes, I suppose I don't quite know what Siritha does in this.
Neither do I, and he's not mining from a second assimilator, which is.
Did you teach him anything else but the 2 gates?
No, we only had 15 minutes. Well, half an hour, 15 minutes, and he had to go to a bathroom break in like the middle of that. So it was very tight time schedule. We only played 3 games.
Oh yeah.
But so we'll just see what
3 games, and he told him that was well done.
Yeah. Basic idea is I played bad intentionally, and then I started playing better until it actually took 200 APM for me to actually hold it. So yeah, it was quite good. I'm proud of him for winning that last game. This game though, playing a lot more standard, I would say. Nothing too crazy going on.
Nope. Except for Charlotte's crazy scouting. He's scouting everything.
Indeed, he is.
Aside for mostly the entire map.
And I've decided not to follow your camera anymore because it's making me dizzy. Oh, this probe really should not escape with its life. It's following the stalker. Oh, it's gonna get away. Oh, that could have been a nice, easy 3 kill.
It could. But it's not gonna make a difference in this kind of league. I would be very interesting to hear this cast afterwards, hearing you just talk to yourself or some imaginary friend.
Yes.
So I actually expect Sarita go 3-gate robo here. He tends to do that.
Well, there are 3 gateways from him. His opponent, however, is only going 2-gate. I'm not sure what this is. Normally
He is
does
banking
2
up money,
gateways.
so maybe he decides to go for a robo. Nope. That was not what I thought, but hey.
Charlotte,
Oh,
I can pronounce it wrong, is making a robo, so we've got a 3-gate attack and a robo and a proxy pylon.
Charlotte sees everything though. I mean, everyone just walks past his probe and nobody cares.
Well, he is adding on another... Oh my god, he's actually going Robo and Stargate at the same time. This could actually kill him. If Siritha attacks soon, like before the Robo and Stargate can kick in,
Wow.
he will just outright win the game, because 2 gateways against 3,
That's
he wins.
kind of greedy, even off of 1 base, because
Yeah.
you couldn't really...
It's
get
very
this much
greedy
tech
without a
off.
set free, because this just happened.
Oh,
very
he gets the
smart.
mothership core.
Yeah, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. He has to begin an Immortal right now if he wants to hold this. Siritha's army's almost all Stalkers, and Immortal would be great.
Oh.
But these Zealots are doing quite a bit of damage. The Stalker's not really being micro, but still. 4 Stalkers against 2, but he's focusing down the pylon.
Oh, he might actually lose his stalkers.
Oh, he shouldn't be focusing the pylon. He should be focusing down the units.
Yeah, I think he misclicked there.
Yeah, there we go.
Just warped in some reinforcements, which is what he wants. Now,
Yeah. Oh, he's still focusing pylons. Focus the Zealot. The Zealots do so much damage.
GG. And a quick 2-0 from Saritha, actually.
Yeah, very quick.
Very nice. So I'm gonna check in with the other group and see how well they fare, and it's gonna be TVZ. So the finals might be actually PVZ or PVT. Yeah.
Charlie up saying, "Damn, you assure you bronze?" Well,
Wow.
gee. So, oh, we actually have a few more viewers, I think. 1 or 2 more. We should get the next game going fairly shortly. We're just seeing who's around and who isn't. So, Siritha's actually already in the finals as our Protoss player. Though, I'm not sure what's happening next. I'm not sure. The other semi-final match is between Crux, I believe, and
Rustproof.
Rustproof.
So,
Have they actually started their game? Or are they even here, is a better question.
no, they haven't actually finished their first game, so I'm gonna head on and ask them whether or not we can spectate the game.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Charlotte, he feels a little bit trolled. But we didn't really know he was gonna face Charlotte anyways.
No, that is true. We didn't know. I said it would be funny if we spent an hour going over this and then he lost to his 6 pool or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. But yeah, so that shows kind of Proxy 2-Gate can even work if it's scouted, which is quite funny.
So 18 minutes in the tournament and we're already done with the first match, so this is pretty sick.
Yes, do
Saritha
we
saying
know-
the nerves are killing me.
Yep. Are the other 2 players in their game already? Just wondering.
The fact that Charlotte actually asked whether or not he was silver, I think he should whether or not he was actually bronze, I think you should take that as a huge compliment.
Yeah. Even
Because-
though it was only a Proxy 2 gate, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still busy training my other student, but he keeps going off to university for periods of like 8 months, so it's kind of awkward.
He keeps doing that every time you try to train him, and then he
Yeah.
goes to study. Can't have any of that, can we?
Indeed not. Now, I'm wondering what to do with this time, because if they're already in their game, if you want, we could watch a replay where I show you actually how to hold that, the last practice game I played with Siritha, just for the benefit of anyone else who actually wants to know, one, how to do a Proxy 2 gate, and
Sure.
two, how to hold it even without scouting it, just to fill in the time.
I don't mind that at all.
You don't?
A
Oh,
replay we can just quit at any time, so it doesn't really matter
yeah,
too much.
that is true. Can I kick... When is actually the attack supposed to go on a Stalker? Blink Stalker attack? Oh, that's around 7:45-ish. If it's still that way. I'm just getting asked a lot of questions. So, if Shah Zealot is watching this, I don't know if he is. I can show you how to hold this. And I was intentionally doing some mistakes to make it so it was possible. But anyway, I need to kick him out of the party. Remove from party. Aren't I nice?
Well, he had to be kicked eventually if we were going to stream the other matchup.
That is true. That's true. My God. I have so many replays in here. Which one is it? Oh, of course, it's the replays of the games we've just played. I think it is this game. I'm gonna be annoyed if this is wrong. So, no, damn it! Okay, I've done two things wrong. First of all, I'm watching the replay myself. Second, it was the wrong game. I forgot we restarted, didn't we? Because they had the wrong races.
Okay,
I need to
you
get-
saved me the trouble of having to quit the game then.
I'm such a noob.
Of a replay even.
Okay, I might not watch this replay in full slow speed because I actually want to say the build order of what's happening just so people understand it. Because it's magical.
Oh, fair enough.
So
Fair
I'll be
enough.
clear, this is not actually part of the tournament. This is just me teaching Siritha beforehand how to Proxy 2 gate. Although in this game I decided to play as best as I possibly could, without scouting though, to beat it. So, in the top left, we have the devilishly handsome red Protoss player Foxcode.
Why couldn't you just said, in the top left we have the me?
Yeah, we have me, mother. You can follow my observer cam if you want, just to make it. I just find
I'd
it
love to.
easier because I can spot things, and it gives you a rest, of course. And in the bottom right, we have Siritha. Now we will notice Siritha at the very start of the game. He moved a probe out. Now what he's going to do is at 9 supply, he's
I
going
can't
to
actually follow
pile.
you because it's
You
a
can't?
replay.
Oh darn it! Gosh darn it! Well, just listen to what I'm saying.
I will try.
And be proud. So he's going to build a pylon, a proxy, and he's going to build one more probe at his nexus. And from that point, you don't need to build any probes. This is why Proxy 2 gate's a good build. It is stupidly easy to pull off. Although the micro can actually get quite hard at higher levels.
So you stop at 10 probes?
Yep, well, you don't... With this version I taught him you do. I wanted it quite a safe one. I actually stop at 8 probes. I'm really greedy when I do this, but...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of crazy. So he's just going to now place down 2 gateways, and all he has to do from this position is build zealots and chrono boost them. Now, because you actually get 10 probes with the version he's doing, you can actually afford a second pylon before your first zealot, which means you're not going to get supply blocked very early on in the build. So it's quite nice. Whereas we see myself in the top left, I'm just playing very standard for what I think a Bronze League Zerg would play. I'm only taking 1 gas, not 2. Though I am getting my chrono boosts perfect and pro production perfect, etc. So I'm macroing like myself and microing like myself, but I'm doing what I would call a Bronze League build.
Okay. Well,
So-
so far it doesn't seem too bad.
Nope. Now notice I'm actually 6 workers ahead. Of course that will happen with this build. You have to sacrifice something, and that is workers. So now he is chrono boosting out zealots. And notice my first zealot has only just started, and I'm not chrono boosting it. I don't know this threat here. I don't know scouting this game. So if you actually want to stop this, a really easy way is to scout at 9 supply. And if you get to your opponent's base and see a handful of probes there and no buildings, it's a Proxy 2 game. So
Okay,
in
let's
the
see if we
last
can
game-
defeat you then.
Yep, let's see some probe micro. I've got to keep my probes alive. That is the goal. I failed to get a surround on that, but I haven't lost a probe yet. But I bought time for my zealots. Oh, one probe goes down, a second probe goes down. But the important thing is you need to get a zealot out of fight. And if you fight in your mineral line, you can use your probes for extra DPS. Now, I opt for a stalker because I didn't have the gas for a mothership core straight away. Now, I get a very nice surround here with probes, but a lot of probes are going to fall.
You still are ahead in probe, so you're fine with that, seeing as this is as all in as can be.
But then the two zealots do quite a lot of damage, and it's actually quite even. 11 workers to 10. But I have a stalker out. This is your goal. You either want a stalker or a mothership core because you can then micro. At this point, it doesn't matter if I'm not mining too much. I just need to keep my probes alive. And I can do this all day long. Oh, fun micro. Of course he goes after my probes, so I have to save them.
What if he
So-
now feels that he's killed enough and he goes back to base to
He
macro?
can do that, but the only problem is my stalker's going to chase him.
Oh
And
yeah, that's true.
Because he's not got an assimilator back at home. He doesn't have a cyber core, so you can actually, if your 2-gate fails but does quite a bit of damage, you can sometimes come back, build an assimilator, but generally it's not a good idea to try. So right now he's got clever. He's decided to focus down that pylon. So I'm sacrificing health on my stalker. I need to kill this, but I am going to lose the pylon, which kind of really sucks because a zealot and 2 stalkers, that would be me safe. But right now, I'm 2 workers ahead, and we're in a very weird position. So the defending
Indeed, but you
player
have stalkers, and as we know, stalkers beat zealots when zealots not upgraded.
Oh yeah, this is how you have to play. The defending player has to either get 2 gateways super early and fight with zealots, although you'll be at a disadvantage at the start.
Well,
So you
I
have
like
to-
how he's splitting his zealots, sending one against the stalkers and the other against the mineral line.
That's exactly what he should be doing. It's very good. I mean, he's in a bad position, the fact that there are 2 stalkers out, but he's getting probes. I mean, am I probe micro? Slightly sloppy there. It could have been a little bit better. But, I mean, if we take a look at the APM, my current APM was peaking at around 200 during that. It was very high. So it's taking a lot of effort from me to hold this. And remember, this is a bronze player against a diamond, so if you do this in your games at bronze, or silver, or even gold...
Yeah,
probably,
you're behind in workers now. Now you're
I
the
am.
same.
But I've got a mothership core and 2 stalkers.
And you have tech, which he
Yeah.
does not.
So at this point, I can basically kill all the zealots coming towards me, then walk across the map and kill him. I mean, I've started mining now. I'm 1 probe behind. If he started investing into assimilators at this stage, he couldn't make zealots, so I would just walk across the map and kill him. And at this point, there's still a little bit too much for me to just walk over. But as we see, you just stutter step stalkers and you can kite zealots all day long. Very nice way of dealing it. You really don't want to be losing probes at this stage. I didn't really have to pull all of them, but I really didn't want to lose any more. I've already lost 3 or 4 more than I had to. But at this stage, you basically held. So you just need to get gas units as quick as possible. And if you're doing a build where you skip the first zealot, you're basically stuffed against this. It is ridiculously hard to hold a proxy 2 gate when you skip the first zealot. It can be done. It's just really, really hard. And as you can see at this stage, the game's basically over. I can just go. And he leaves the game. No more zealots left. 3 stalkers and a mothership core. And another thing, if you want to be more aggressive than I was, you can send the mothership core to attack his probes. And he will have nothing to defend them while your stalkers hold your main. So that's just kind of how to do a proxy 2 gate and a very crazed attempt at defending one when it's unscouted. Of course, if you scout it, you would save the chrono boosts for stalkers and zealots. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Arr.
Alright.
Very quick lesson.
Well, that just shows how powerful this can be. I mean, if he got that far against you, then most likely he's gonna get to silver just doing that against Protoss.
Indeed, indeed. Now, let's see what's going on with the rest of the world.
Alright.
They're in Team Bloodlust chat. Let's have a look. I'm going to look at Rust Proof's.
Well, they told me
Oh.
to set it up, so I'm suggesting for party, so you can invite them.
I've promoted you to the leader. I've made you the leader. You are the master.
I am the master.
Hey.
Seems like they were supposed to play on. They are already in a party.
Oh, those newbies.
Well, he wants me to set up start station, so let's do that. hopefully we can invite them anyways.
Indeed.
Come on now. Come on. Invite to game.
So,
Well, this is, I believe, the second game.
yes, it is. The winner of this match, I believe, will face Siritha.
Depends.
Oh, hang on a minute. Is this Crux versus Rustproof? No, they will.
Okay, Crux is leading 1-0.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. And ZVT, so Siritha won't be able to use his Proxy 2 gate in the finals.
That's actually quite interesting. Rustproof has won the Silver Weekly before, but Crux won the last one. So he's the most recent champion here. Now, if Siritha will face him, that would be a tough fight to hold, especially since he's Zerg, and I think Siritha said that Zerg is a difficult matchup for him. Or kind of a so-so, or 50-50.
Coincidentally, I know it's not on this map, but if it were on this map, this is a terrible map for ZVP, and I can say that with confidence, having played it about 20 times when it came out yesterday. The third base is wide open, which is good for Zerg, bad for Protoss. For Terran, it is okay. They can live with that.
Oh yeah, this... I had actually did something really bad today, but in the last season I had 100, or no, not the last season, but the season before that, I had 100% win rate on this map due to every single time I went 888 Reaper. You can jump up here, you can jump here, you can jump here, you can jump up the entire base. It's so awesome.
I actually love how Blizzard say they've redesigned the map, whereas all they did was cut the bottom left and top right bases off. It basically made no difference to the way.
And instead they just inserted these huge ass wings.
Yeah. Crazy. Anyway,
so I'm gonna follow you, or are you gonna follow me?
I'm gonna follow you. I'm relaxing. I just did the eliteness. I just did the OP casting.
Fine. That's fine for me. Now, as I said that early today as well, I did the Reap Rush again because I was so confident on this map, and then I was a little bit too cocky. So before the game, well, just when the game started, I already declared that, hey, watch out for a 888 Reaper Rush. So he was of course prepared. I shouldn't have done that.
So, we do have the gas, so it is highly likely we will see a Reaper here. Aha. Good old gas.
Oh yes, highly likely. Heidi-didy.
And our Zerg player Crux has gone hatch first, so both players playing very, very standard so far. Not too much to say about that, really.
Do you know about the build that punishes hatch first for Terran? Because I know that if you go Forge first as a Protoss and then go counter rushing, then you can kind of punish the hatchery first.
Yeah. Very hard.
And I'm so tired of being punished against Zerg by going command center first, and I want to do the same thing against Zerg.
Let's see. A really early proxy Reaper, like, would work. Like proxy 1 racks get a ridiculously early Reaper. I'm not sure what the timing is on it.
But you know, I did the 888 against the guy earlier on this map, and he still was able to hold, because one Spinecrawler will kill any amount of Reapers.
Yeah. But you've just got to do your damage quickly before you can get that up.
Yeah, I actually, the thing was I lost my first Reaper, and that's just to GG when you've done that. I lost it to drones, actually.
This SCV's staying around here, doing a little bit of scouting, sees that base has been built. He is going to go up and see the gas from Zerg. Of course, we should see speed starting very soon. And Rustproof's actually going to follow up with a factory. So hopefully Hellions will be on the horizon.
Oh yes, indeed. Though he takes a very early second gas, this is not very usual for Terran anymore, actually. If he goes Banshee, it's still kind of a lot of gas.
Yeah.
You would place a second refiner when you make the startboard, because yeah, the cloak is so cheap now that you can actually get away with it.
It does appear we actually have Karma in our audience. That, you know, that kind of casual dude, that bit of a scrub, really, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he's
not really a great
he's a wood.
player.
No, actually, I think he's running the practice league thing. You
Oh,
know,
is
the league you play before you go get into bronze. I think that's where Karma is right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he's on trials to get into that. I thought he hadn't actually made it to that yet.
Oh, okay. Trial
Okay.
again, actually.
So we actually have 18 Zerglings coming out
And
a
Baneling
Baneling Nest. Oh, he's gonna bust. And there's no bunker. Rustproof is actually currently badly supply blocked.
No, I think we saw Crux doing this last time as well. I think he did this kind of every game or something.
Well, is this going to work? There are no Hellions. There are 2 in production now, but I mean, there's no bunker. Is he going to spot the Lings, or is he going to keep the Lings back, get his Banelings? I think this could kill him.
Most definitely. He does not have a bunker to defend, so as soon as he's reached that, it's kind of game over. Yes, this is GG already. There is not... I can't really see that Rustproof has.
Oh, a Banshee is in production. Called it. Called it. I seriously doubt that Banshee is going to be out in time to help with this very much, as the Banelings are on the move.
And even if it does, I mean, the opponent can just make a Spore Crawler, which is available to him from the get-go. Whoa.
Oh no, he left all his Lings behind. He needs to get his Lings in this base. That's quite a nice position. Those Hellions are going to be able to kill a lot, but not all of them. He should be able to get through these Marines, but not a lot of Lings left. He needs to be streaming.
Surga has actually lost more at this point.
Yeah, that was not very effective. He left his Zerglings behind. They should have been streaming through as soon as the wall was down. But now...
This is very good for Rustproof, actually. You know, every time I call a game over, it's never going to happen. It's So Crux doesn't seem to do anything behind this, so I imagine he just wants to win with this. And the Banshee is going actually across the map instead of being defense at home. That might actually...
Yeah, there was only actually 1 Hellion left here, so this could be nasty. And again, he doesn't really have an answer to this Banshee. I mean, he could throw up a Spore, and he'd be okay. It's unlikely he's going to lose both mineral lines worth of drones. That would be quite poor play if he did, to be honest.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, Rustproof is ready for this. He's building a bunker. He's got 2 Hellions.
3 in fact, actually, and 2 more in production. So this is very good for him. Now, luckily for him, Crux is actually going for the same supply depot, so he actually has time he needs to... Wow. Oh wow, he's actually holding this.
Well, that's pretty much GG. Oh, but the Rax goes down. That's kind of annoying. But still, I mean, what can Zerg do from this? He's actually trying to take a 3rd base. I know Zerg like to take a 3rd base, but I wouldn't say this is the moment where you say, I can defend 3rd base.
No, if Rustproof counterattacks now, he will just win the game.
Yeah.
There's no Spore Crawler being built in the main, I suppose.
Oh my god.
He's killing so many. None of these Spore Crawlers are being cancelled, so he's getting a complete run for the money here with the Banshee.
Banshee has 8 kills.
And now he just made a ton of drones which are all gonna be killed, I suppose. It's fine to lose the Banshee now. It has 12 kills and I believe it killed 3 Spore Crawlers as well in production. So that's quite nice. Now, if Rustproof had a proper game read here, he would understand that Crux kinda did a very heavy all-in, so he could just go attack and kill him.
And I mean, whenever you see that many Ling and Baneling that early, you know it was pretty aggressive. So if I was him, I'd send my Hellions across the map and just attack. Crux actually going for a Spire right now, and he's actually got a Hydra done as well, so I assume the Hydra is to counter the Banshee. Personally, I think that's a bit of an overreaction. I don't think you need Hydras to cancel Banshees, just make 2 extra Queens.
No, unless there is mass Banshee, but you rarely see that.
Oh.
Well, actually you do in Bronze, I think. It can happen, but you shouldn't expect it. And...
Oh, so many drones!
All the drones were actually pulled, or...
Oh,
ton of them at least.
Focusing the base down. Yeah, I like they should really just chase the drones and get into the mineral lines because attacking a hatchery with Hellions like that's probably not the most optimal thing you could be doing.
Oh nice, microing away that little Reaper there. No, the Hellion.
Yes.
Rustbrook is showing that he too has been a champion.
Oh, he did transfuse. But now the Banshee comes, and he did research Cloak.
So it's quite a turnaround. I think we're going into the game number 3 then.
This is a weird game.
Oh, indeed. Workers are just now in favor of the Terran. So
Sirith's asking my advice already on the next game. I've got like a string of chat coming up. But I need to focus on this. Banshee's still working away. There is no Spore in the main. So
he does have an Overseer, but nothing.
Yeah, he's got a Queen out now. I mean, 2 Queens. If you see a Terran go Banshee, personally, I would just get an extra Queen from each hatch and build a Spore. You don't need the Hydras. I mean, he's actually got a Spire, but he really doesn't have that much economy. Saying that, he's got a few resources banked up that he's not been spending, and he has decided to make some Mutalisks.
Oh yes, and this actually... I called it again. I called that Rustbrook was gonna win now, but if those Mutalisks come out, I think actually Crux can win the game. Some weird reason he can pull back.
I'm kind of hoping that the Mutalisks fly over the Widow Mines just
yeah,
so you
me
can see how
too.
the Widow 9 nerf has affected it, but when there's 6 Widow Mines like that...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the splash damage isn't okay.
I don't know how Crux is actually still in this game. I mean, that all-in just did not work. They're both actually even on 39 workers, so... Yeah, this is a Bronze League hero game. Or a Silver League heroes, I'm not
yeah,
sure.
They're both silver actually.
Silver League heroes. With this spawn position, it should be able to fend the Banshee off. Yes, very easily. Lol, he actually cloaked the Banshee against the spawn. But it did get picked off there, so that's one less harass unit
Indeed.
to worry about.
I remember before where Zerg actually had to have Evo Chamber in order to build the Spore Crawler.
Yeah.
Which would be more fair considering the fact that Banshee isn't really a viable option anymore because of that. And, well, all the other races need, in order to produce anti-air, they need their, well, engineering bay and forces.
2 Vikings against 3 meters.
Oh, double heat seeker missile! This is gonna go bad!
I didn't notice the Ravens. He's meching. He's actually going mech.
Well, why wouldn't he? The upgrades are now shared. Though, will they upgrade? That's the question.
Oh! A run by at the natural, breaking through that. And actually quite a lot of Widow Mines have vanished.
Yeah, where did they go? I think they went back into mineral line here.
They are.
To protect against eventual Mutalisks. Wow.
He's actually building a second Spire. I think he wants to go to Broodlords.
So
Good
far,
old Broodlord.
it seems like quite the even game, though Rustbrook is heavily up in supply.
Yeah, I mean, he never really rebuilt his drones after the start of that game, losing so many to Hellions and to Banshees. And I mean, there's no reason not to when you've got 1.5k of minerals. Oh my god, look how many Widow Mines this is. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
No, maybe this is Terran's answer to the Widow Mine. They get nerfed, so we just make more of them. So I think that might be their plan.
I suppose. You see actually pro players like HDO Mario do mech with kind of surplus with Widow Mines instead of going with Hellbats as the kind of main unit.
What's with all these missile turrets?
Well, he's afraid of...
He has no idea it's Broodlord, unless... Hang on, I'm gonna have to check his camera now.
It's not gonna help. The turrets are not gonna help us against Broodlords. I think
No,
he's
they're
afraid
not,
of Mutalisks, to be honest.
I suppose he could, but... It's okay. I suppose it's valid. It just seems like a lot of minerals, but then again, he does have quite a lot
Oh,
of
now he sees both the Greatest Spire and the Additional Spire and the Corruptors. This should be enough
Oh, yeah.
to say that Broodlords are coming, but he has already got a Viking.
A hero Viking. Not very much good against that many corruptors, but
Nope, but if they all turn into Broodlords, then that one Viking will kill them all.
it may take a while, but it will.
Yeah, that's true. A fourth coming up from Crux. I'm not
I
gonna
give
call the
credit-
game anymore because it's
No,
frankly
neither do I.
impossible.
It's too unpredictable, really. It
I
is
mean-
good though that it's kind of a weird situation, but he's still taking bases. He's still macroing up, which is good. Although, yeah, his drone production should be still a bit better than his. Oh my god,
It's turning every single.
is this abusing the map or what? Look at this massive airspace here. This is kind of a bit ridiculous. And what does Terran have to actually deal with this? He has 5 ravens and 3 banshees.
That's enough.
Other way around. Sorry, 3 Vikings. 3 Vikings. I don't know. Seeker missiles against Broodlords. I don't.
Not
think
really
that's-
good, but they deal a ton of damage, and with the Vikings
Oh, yeah.
as support, it actually helps.
Dun, dun, the siege begins.
Indeed.
I remember
Slow
this.
siege. This actually goes quite much faster than with Small Hosts, to be honest. And the
Oh.
point defense rolls, good thinking, but Broodlings are not actually
Oh,
shots.
I think it's to keep the Vikings alive from the corruptors. I think that's why he's done it. Yes, it is. The Vikings are immortal. That's actually really.
Oh,
clever.
nice, that's why.
That's
But
his
didn't
plan.
know there were corruptors there, though, I wonder.
Yeah, there are, and they're not enough. And now there's a Thor out. But still, these Broodlords doing
Wow.
quite damage. And I mean, this is quite crazy.
3 point defense drones and only 1 halfly depleted, so these Vikings are indeed immortal. And Crux hasn't actually noticed yet that what the pro point defense drones does.
Indeed. Which is, it's quite funny actually watching this. Saying that, a lot of SCVs have been killed at the 3rd base, and the natural is still perfectly safe, and some damage has been done into the main, but actually nothing too critical. I mean, Rustproof's actually in a fine position here.
Oh yeah, Crux has lost twice the amount of resources at this point, and is
Oh,
sending a ton of links.
The Widow Mines and the Lings. Wow, those Widow Mines did not kill many Lings.
No, they don't anymore. They're actually useless against links. I currently find that Widow Mines are still good against Mutalisk. You still want to use them against those because they still clump together and still quite useful. But against links, it's just
I think
Turd.
the nerf might actually be slightly too excessive. I know that's risky. Everyone was raging at their OP and everything, but this, I don't know. Now it looks like that it's just no point in building them.
I didn't even like using Widow Mines before, and now we see Rustproof actually moving out, and I think this can be the death blow now.
Oh yeah, it definitely can be. I mean, Crux has very little army to speak of. He has a few Lings, but nothing else. And I don't know, but Lings don't tend to do well against Hellbat and Hellions.
Bye bye. Oh, actually this
Friendly fire!
that was
Oh,
quite good for him. That's a good trade for Crux.
I wish Rustproof would move out.
Oh yeah.
I really wish he did.
Well, he does actually.
Oh my god. This is an interesting way of doing things. Bye bye drone line.
BAM! Actually not.
Oh my god, the queen actually lived.
Yeah, 11 HP.
Run away! Run away! Oh my god, he didn't actually lose anyone. What health is that one? It's on 2 health, that injured Widow Mine. And he should also know where the 4th is now because there's drones going past them.
No, that doesn't mean anything. So all the Broodlords are dead. Are there any Corruptors left? No, they actually
no.
all got killed by the turrets, I feel.
There are actually no Lings on the field. There's no military units at all.
2 Lings.
2 Lings, 4. Getting more. He's making a few Lings. He's actually only just getting his +1 melee and ground carapace right now. And oh my god. So the Lings are actually going to clear up these Widow Mines.
Oh yeah.
He's got no other army. If Rustproof just move across the map. And he actually is. The Hellions are going out.
Well, he did that with the Widow Mine as well. I mean, he's just sending small portions of our army to die.
But this is advice for people. When you've got about 4k of minerals, you can add on production. Just add on production. Expand. Build as many units as you can.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter what you do, just build something.
Yeah. Now, we do have some Hellions kind of falling at the third base, and they're not going to be able to go to the fourth because there's a ton of spine crawlers there. But all these drones are going to get fried. Oh my god, I've just noticed the transition!
Oh my god, they just popped up, didn't they?
Yep, they did. That caught me by surprise. Ultralisk. Oh, deciding whether or not to go after the Hellions. And they decide it's worth it.
Melee attacks level 2 have not been done yet, and neither has Carapace level 2. But chitinous plating is...
I don't know, there are at least 6 Seeker missiles available, maybe, but the Ultralisks aren't gonna care about that. They're just gonna go straight for the main of
You
Rush.
need actually 6 Seeker missiles to kill 1 Ultra.
Well, the Seeker missile... Oh, the Ravens are moving back. They've spotted
Well,
it.
this has to be GG. I don't see how Rustproof can actually hold
I
this.
don't actually want to say it has to be GG anymore because... I'm
Oh, but
always
this time it
wrong,
has to be.
honestly.
Trust me. This time I'm right.
Has to be, okay. Well, I just look at a Terran with 6k mineral bank and that...
Look at this now. With the... all of that damage.
Oh, good god.
That was all the heat seekers in the entire game for Rustproof, and what can he do now?
Well, he might actually be able to clear up the ultras, but even if he does, he's going to take so much damage.
Yeah, he's gonna be so far behind.
If only he knew he'd actually won this game, basically, if it attacked early.
Oh yes, I feel like Crux, I had lost the game several times, but Rustproof just didn't take advantage of that. He didn't know when to actually move out.
Indeed.
That's part of strategy as well, scouting and understanding what you're seeing when you scout.
Yeah, well, in fairness, it takes a while to develop that. I mean, even in higher leagues, it can be very hard to scout exactly what you're...
And that changes when you go up to leagues as well.
Yeah.
You might know you're ahead at certain times when you're in silver, but when you get to diamond, it might be very different.
Okay, I'm making a new Team Bloodlust rule. If he lifts up all those CCs and flies to the top left corner of the map, I'm killing its victory Cruxes and ending it.
Oh, and he does! Oh.
Do you know what? He thinks he's still in because he actually has a 4th base location.
There's
It looks
nothing
so
there.
lonely. It's so tranquil. And then he just cut back to the battle.
Yeah.
Like... Basically, that's what's going on. You know, he's actually going to clear up these ultras with his banshees, which is quite depressing.
It's gonna take some time.
And then he's going to land the building.
Well, I'm still standing by what I'm saying. This is GG because Crux can just send another wave of, say, Vitalisks, which he has. And there's nothing Rustproof can do to get back into the game.
Okay, and it's kind of hard to make this interesting anymore because this is almost BM to the point of ridiculous. I mean, I know he's got an air army.
Yeah.
Zerg's not really building... I mean, why doesn't Zerg just build like 50 Corruptors now, win the game?
But you know, I think if he's got this huge air army that he does, he should attack and do something about it, just not wait out the game.
So now Rustproof is moving across the map. Crux has figured out he actually needs Mutalisks to attack these floating buildings. He doesn't want to engage that many Vikings and especially Ravens. If you don't micro against Ravens with Mutalisks, Seeker Missile hurts.
Oh.
Oh, they actually skimmed past. The Mutalisks skimmed past the back. Oh, but they're coming back. Is this seriously going to be a base trade? I mean, a 4 or 5 base Zerg against this.
Oh, nice. Instead, he throws down the point defense drones. A little bit exaggerated, though. Face the Potimer. Here comes the Mutas, or no?
It actually is. It's getting really painful to watch. I hope he just sends his Mutalisks back home and base trade so he kills all the buildings quickly. He doesn't need to defend, just send your Mutalisks across, kill all the buildings.
You have a pack over here and a pack over there. And the queen is taking off all the shots.
Spine crawlers versus point defense turrets.
I think Crux just wants to end the game by killing the bases, and that's what he's looking to do.
Yep. Oh my god, he's actually sending infestors into that. See, no, he's going to save up the energy then. Fungal. Wow, 8k in minerals. Oh my god, the meters just got melted at the natural. All the meters just flew over the Terran natural.
I should have gotten that.
Died. Yeah, it was kind of painful. So, well, there's more. But
why doesn't Rustproof build anything? Oh, he can't because he doesn't have the supply.
Yeah. This is another tip for everyone. If you have to pack a meters in ZVT, you really should have an Overseer with them, with the Overseer speed buff, because it basically allows you to hunt down Widow Mines, which is very useful.
Well, I am calling the game to Crux. There's no other...
Yeah, I think I will, despite the fact it's gone on this long. This is just ridiculous. I mean, how long is this game? It's 34 minutes, and it was over about half an hour ago. Oh dear.
Look how little damage all...
He's just sacrificing links so that he gets to live. Which that, but actually saying that... Oh,
BAM!
Like,
there's a couple of more coming in. Rustproof though, being kind of gentleman, saying GG right before his...
Yeah. So, Crux wins that. Did he win the previous game? I'm not sure.
He did.
He did.
He won, so we're gonna have
to be grateful. I didn't want to see that again. Oh dear. So, the finals are going to be between Siritha and Crux, a PvZ.
So that's actually quite interesting. The contender versus the previous champion. You couldn't be further apart, to be honest. In terms of how well we know these players. Well, I know Siritha pretty well, but it's just because he's a real life friend and not because he's been in the tournaments.
Frantic typing.
Alright.
Whew. Right, well, I cannot help him now. I only taught him how to do Proxy 2 Gate in PvP. So for PvZ, he's on his own.
This is the finals! Cattle bruisers. Forseti should check his Skype chat.
Anything interesting? Is he sending you certain pictures of himself depicted in unusual positions or something? Anything kinky?
You can call it that.
Oh dear.
Tactical facepalm.
Sometimes a regular facepalm just don't cut it.
So again, another person calling it Belshire. It's not Belshire. Does it look like a shire to you?
Belshire. Belshire vestige.
It's not where the hobbits live. This is where intergalactic battles are fought. In the Shire.
He's actually... Who vetoes Belshire? Okay, so he's vetoed... He's actually vetoed the same two maps against Siritha. He doesn't want to play on the 4-player maps. Is he actually going to try and 2-gate the Zerg, do you think?
Starbase. I suppose he means Star Station. So, yes. Should we go in with... the Yonsu?
Yonsu?
Yonsu. Then Polonite and then Derelict, perhaps.
Yonsu, Polonite, and Derelict. I think that will work, even though I personally hate Polonite.
Well, trying to keep it interesting.
Yeah, mixing it up, that's fine.
Mixing it up.
Okay, I'm going to say race. Oh, never mind, I don't need to. Damn, it's hard to do this with a sore throat. Water.
Alright, I need to get back into platinum. This gold frame or this yellow shitty rusty frame doesn't look good on my on the stream at all.
You should have seen the day I got masters. I took like 10 screenshots of just.
Sounds like the day when I got platinum. I was so happy.
I was like, yes,
Sucked.
I made it, and then I got kicked out like a month later when the new season. I was like, oh,
But still, that was probably because of the MMR change, I suppose.
yeah. Cruxy, Sirida, Yonsu. I can't do
You've been
it.
practicing.
No, I know I haven't actually, but you know you're better at it. I'm definitely still think you're better. We'll have to work on it. That can be our thing.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do that for the finals because this is the
Sure.
finals.
All right. Well, my impressions are horrendous, but fair enough.
In the bottom rift of Yonzu, we have the Protoss Sirita.
In the top right, we have Zerg Crooks.
That was actually pretty good. You sound like a kind of frightened Korean.
Korean. Oh, fuck. God. This damn interface. Whenever I follow your observer camera, it tilts itself at like a 30-degree angle. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, is
like
it the streamlined one you're using?
Yes, I'm using Streamline now.
Yeah, because it might be a fault with the UI, because that happens when you observe it a couple of times as well. And
Yeah. Okay,
I'll
I'm
go to do
gonna
that.
have to kind of look at my own camera then, because this is just glitching too much. It's gonna drive me insane. Okay. Now there are a few things to note about this map. First of all, it's a really good map for Protoss to do Immortal Sentry plays because there's a lot of narrow choke points. You can really do some nasty crap with those Immortal Sentries.
that is
But
true.
we have to note Crux's pool timing.
It's last 10 pool.
Yes, I believe it is. We have a very early pool against a gateway expand. This is actually really hard to deal with. It's just kind of an odd timing because if you get a 6 pool, you can actually deal with it with the Zealot and gateway and good pylon positioning.
Yeah.
If you get a 14 pool, you're defended by them, but a 10 pool's kind of in the middle of the two. So it can be very awkward. And he is going to make the 6 lings, so we'll have to see if Siritha can hold on to this.
Oh yes, we did train him to be able to stop 6 ball, but these links actually
Yeah,
get there about the same time as a 6 ball.
This
Or
is going to be a hard defense,
not too-
definitely. And he better start a Zealot. If he skips the Zealot, he's just dead. Don't skip the Zealot. Make a Zealot.
well, he doesn't have the money.
No. It's because he queued up another probe when he wasn't supposed to.
Uh,
Oh god. Oh god.
he's not
what's
making
he
the
doing?
salad.
Oh,
He's not making the
no.
salad. And
He's
he's
scouting.
there. He's making it.
Now he should be afraid because.
Wow,
unless
that
it's
was
not-
goddamn early timing. That was like 10 seconds later than a 6 ball. Why would you go 6 ball when you can be 10 seconds later and still have the attack way less dodgy? 10
Oh,
pole for the win.
He needs the mineral trick. He needs the mineral trick. The Zealot needs to get in there.
Oh,
It's currently 15 probes to 12, actually. So,
he actually held that quite well.
yeah, Crux wasn't going all in with it. He actually just sent the first 6. He could have spent more. Oh my god.
Roach Warren
Just putting
from
down
one
for it.
base.
What a troll.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Actually, Siritha, if he just stays in his main and gets a sentry, could actually hold this, but his economy's been hurt, though he still has a big worker lead over Crux. I mean, Crux's economy is just in shambles. It's 11 drones.
Yeah, he didn't go for the economy tenfold, more the aggressive one, as he's just following up with more links.
Oh, now the lings come, yeah, and oh god, I'm scared. Why are the 2 zealots there? You can't have your 2 zealots out in the open. They'll just get surrounded and killed. You have to have them in your mineral line next to the buildings where they can't get surrounded. So this is really dodgy zealot positioning. The only
Oh,
time
yeah.
when this is right is if you've got 3 and then you can actually make a wall across your ramp out of zealots. But in this case, oh
Yeah, and the other one is actually not going to be able to attack anything. But
Yeah.
actually, their Sergans are running right past, so this is actually
yeah, that's actually quite
Siritha's
nice.
chance to do
Now
something here.
Siritha's
Oh, he
afraid.
already has the Molchip core, he will
does,
be able
but
to
he
hold
could lose
us.
a lot of probes if he's not careful. Excellent, he's pulling the probes. The zealots are getting in. The mothership core needs to attack. It's on move command. No, where's the mothership core
I
going?
think he wanted a scout.
We need the Benny Hill theme here. We need the Benny Just like circles around the decks, it's brilliant. And now the roaches are coming. Zealots
Wobbling
don't
their
have
way up the
much
ramp.
roaches. But then again, roaches can't shoot up. My god, is Siritha actually going to win this purely because the Mothership Core will eventually kill the roaches?
Oh yeah.
He needs stalkers. He needs
can just kite.
stalkers from here. Stalkers.
It's making a stalker.
Yeah, well, one's not going to do much good. It's just going to get surrounded and killed.
Wow,
This
and
is-
another wave of circles. This
Oh
is
my god.
as all in
Photon
as it
overcharge!
can
He's
be.
got enough energy! Photon overcharge!
Autosis pylon!
Oh no. That might seal his fate. This is going to be very hard. Oh my. Zerg's actually still not making drones. He's
Well,
like so all in.
Actually, this is pretty good for Syritha, I say. 18 workers to 10, and Syritha, no, and of course just made a ton of Zerglings.
Oh, and the Mothership Core's not attacking. So the Stalker dies again. He needs to make units. This Photon Overcharge won't last forever. He needs more units.
Oh,
He's keeping his probes alive though, which is important.
oh yeah. I think he can actually win this.
I
Crux has nothing to follow this up with. He's making more units, but I mean,
And now the warp gate research is done. He can just warp in zealots and start moving across the map.
oh yes.
Oh,
Go,
he needs-
Syritha. I trust
needs-
in you.
Oops, he needs to put probes back in gas though.
By the way, guys, he's not a silver player. He's a bronze player, so it would actually quite. Even though we had trained him quite a lot the last 3 days, he is kind of bad.
That's a very nice thing to say on Steam. Yeah, we've been training him, but he kind of
He's-
sucks.
He kind
not
of sucks,
worth it.
but he is very good for a starter. I mean, I
Yeah, I mean-
haven't seen a lot of players improve that quickly. So
This all comes down to the force field. He has to get the force field on the ramp. I mean, look at his money. He's got a K of money. He could. He
does
should
it
walk
really need
inside
to?
this
It's like
ramp.
two roaches and a couple of links, and this is the last attack he can actually come up with.
Force field, force field, force field. No! No! He's gonna lose all the center.
Oh, there.
Yes. Yeah. He
It's
only
not too
lost
bad.
one center. So he just needs to make stalkers now. He's making the wrong units. And I mean, have you seen what Crux is doing? He's expanding with 11 drones. I mean,
And he just made all. He just used all his lava for more units.
yeah, and this shouldn't work again.
I don't think I've seen an attack as all in as this one
This
ever.
is the longest and slowest all-in there's ever been in the history.
Oh,
of-
nice force field there by Syritha.
Yep, he needs to pull back from the ramp though. He just needs to warp in some stalkers. But instead, he's building something. He's building 2 more gateways. Make stalkers, Syritha. Make stalkers. Stalkers.
This is
can-
better. These roaches are dying slowly but surely.
He actually has another photon overcharge now, so even if they get in and do damage, he's fine.
Now the
And he
Sullus are pretty decent against roaches actually.
Yeah, against
But-
this number, he can actually just fight the roaches. Please make stalkers. I will be so happy if you make stalkers. I'm like,
He actually
praying.
does the right thing now. Is just moving straight across the map.
Yeah. And
Crux.
the one time when Syritha moves out, Crux decides, okay,
Well, let's make drones.
so Syritha, move across the map, Zealot, Sentry.
Saluto, Century, Spine Crawler.
Oh my god, he doesn't really have enough drones to start making spine crawls. Yes, a proxy pylon goes down. Yes, Zealous. Force field the main ramp. I showed him that.
Oh
Please.
yes.
Oh, never mind. He's just gonna go kill everything.
I'm not sure if it's actually gonna make any difference because just 7 drones have been made and they're not gonna do anything to these guys. 2 roaches in production, but they're not gonna do jack shit to this.
Melting to the
And
Zealous.
Syritha takes the first game.
Wow, that was weird to say the least. That
That
was
was
weird.
really weird. Especially with the Benny Hill theme. Alright, Polar Knight then. I know Syritha hates this map.
Every Protoss hates this map.
And every Zerg hates this map, and every Terran hates this map. No, I actually like it. But I don't know why. Just like the aesthetics, I suppose.
So, Zerg and Protoss, yes, I believe we are ready to go again.
Oh yes. I think Syritha will be a little bit more aware of his first Cella this time.
Oh yeah. I'm actually surprised he held quite well. He kept the probes alive, which was all he needed to do. I was actually surprised. I wonder if Crux is going to try the same thing again, or if he's going to mix it up.
Remains to be seen. But I feel like Crux is slightly cheesy.
Well,
or quite a lot. Actually, he's been done mostly Baneling all-ins and 10 pulling.
Well, Syritha held the 10 pool last game. We'll have to see if Crux decides to do it again.
I actually expect a 6 pull.
You expect the 6 pool?
I expect a 6 pull.
Could be. Could be.
But no, that would have to be a 10 pull or a 7 pull.
Yeah.
Now in the top position we have the third player, Crux.
And in the bottom right, we have our Protoss player, Syritha.
Up 1-0.
Oh, I'm sick of this observer cam. It's driving me absolutely nuts. I'm obsessive compulsive about this kind of crap. If something's at a weird angle, it has to be fixed.
Well, sorry then.
I blame you. It's your problem, dude. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can see the game fine. It's just so weird. You play so many games, looking at the game world from the same angle, and then it does this.
This.
Can Ike mods? I don't speak stuff.
Oh yeah, that's Norwegian. It means can't against Zerg. I don't know what he's referring to. Oh, there's no pull yet.
Yeah, is he actually going to change it up and go hatch first? Because that could be a bit of a mind game after playing so aggressively. Oh, the drone versus the probe. The drone versus the probe. Who will win? Ah! Oh, that was sneaky. He got backstabbed by a second probe.
I think technically the drone would win because it would have at least regen 1 health by then.
It turns out Crux is actually going for a hatch first. That hatch first is actually about 10 seconds later than it should be. Maybe just missed something there a little bit.
This might be actually good against Syritha's style because he tends to attack rather lately.
Well, we'll have to see, but he is going Gateway first, and going hatch first against Gateway is very dangerous. It opens the door to 4 gate, for one thing, which is quite a nasty thing. But it's just very scary. I mean, if he actually goes for a third hatchet, I'll be amazed. No, he has put down his pool, but no gas.
No gas, indeed. Let's just start it. I don't actually expect bronze and silver players to get the timings down correctly, so I suppose he'll just add the gas when he feels out. Oh, I need circling speed.
Yep. Circling is always a useful thing to have.
I think Syritha want to go for Cellared Archon because he feels comfortable with that composition. It works quite well against many Zergs actually because all of them are biological and Archons are kind of good versus bio.
True, actually. So we do have the assimilator, the extractor coming up for our Zerg player, and we have double gas from Syritha, but once again not mining from one of the assimilators.
Glong glong.
I'm getting a bit scared that Syritha hasn't actually taken an expansion yet. This is quite unusual.
Syritha is actually expanding now. That's rather quickly, and this is the right choice he has to make in this build, to be honest.
Oh, but no, he's not. What? Why did he bring the probe back? And also, that pylon is in a very, very bad place. He can't actually wall off with where he's gonna have to like have 10 buildings arcing around the front.
Oh yeah, in awkward positions.
It's gonna be quite nasty, and he does actually go for the Twilight Council, so you could be right. This could be an Archon play. It could potentially be a DT rush, but that'd be pretty badass.
A bit pretty badass, but also pretty bad because it's so easy for the Zerg to get detection.
Yeah.
you have detection from the first building you place. You have detection. Well, not if the first is your hatchery, but anything else.
I'm starting to get a bit scared by Siritha's wall off. It looks a bit spacious. Is the word
Well, I think this is sort of like a lightning rod. Like,
like attack here.
Yeah.
And then you get surrounded by the zealots. See, it's part of a plan. There's a plan
exactly.
behind this. Well, Warp Get Research has actually finished very early for a PvZ match, so he could put pressure on if he wants, but there are the two blind spine crawlers, which is a bit unusual from Zerg. And neither player really showing their hand too much yet. Oh, he's actually getting Blink and a Templar Archives.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it is. Now, I'm
I
surprised.
always see him go charge. He always goes charge.
I think he really should chrono boost that. Blink is a bad upgrade in terms of the time it takes. He's got plenty of energy, so chrono boosting that would be nice.
Yeah,
And
I don't
also
think he's
he's-
learned that yet to chrono
No.
boost the upgrades. But
This
anyways,
is
there's
the-
no third base for Crux, and I
Yeah.
don't really expect him from him either just yet. But it might show up.
Oh, I think I know what Crux is doing. I'm calling it. It's going to be 2-base meter.
Oh yes.
I'm calling it. 2-base Mutalisk.
Nothing else would be this gas heavy unless he goes to Swarm Host. That could be also be a choice.
If he goes to Swarm Host on 2 bases, then he's a troll. That is my conclusion. You don't do Swarm Host on 2 bases unless you're doing the really early TLO like Nidus version of it. And even that fell out of popularity quite
Oh yes. Well, Storm is being researched, so we're definitely gonna see High Templars and Archons going to
quick.
morph in.
Storm and Blink, but he doesn't have full saturation in his gases at the natural, and that's really
Yeah.
important if you're going for 2 very gas-heavy plays, really.
And what does he want to do with the Blink though? I mean,
Oh, I
Solid
was,
Archon has a really good composition, but I mean,
oh, I was right. Crux is taking a third, but he's also making the Spire. Now, I would actually say this is good for Siritha, because even though he hasn't opened Stargate, which is how most Protoss open against Zerg, he does have Blink already. He will have Archons, he will have Storm. That makes it very, very easy to hold off Mutalisks.
oh yes, only anti-air, that would really help him.
And he could actually attack before that, but having said that, there are going to
Oh,
be
this
quite-
is a really
some-
nice timing for Saritha to attack.
He could very well get that third base, actually.
Oh yes.
He needs to warp in more units. He's got money. He needs to use his money. Use it, Siritha, for the good of Aya.
Ah, I like this. He wants to take the watchtowers before he shows his hand here, but I think he was already within range.
Yeah.
But who knows? Now this
Well-
link counterattack could actually do some damage, but
Well, the Mothership
Yeah.
Core should be able to deal with it, but he's not going to spot it for a while, so he could lose a few probes.
well actually,
That's a bit of an overreaction. I'd probably mineral trick and kill all the lings personally in that scenario. And we have more lings coming in, but oh, they're going to get into the main. They're going to see everything.
but is it gonna react on it though? That's the question. I think he only wants to kill
What
stuff.
the? These lings are doing way too much damage. They should never have been able to do this much damage. 9 workers have been killed. That was excessive. I mean, at the most, I would say 1 or 2. This is giving time for Crux to get his Mutalisks up, and now Siritha's kind of scared after that run by. And this is what we mean by a spacious wall off. Wow, he really is playing a super old style Crux. The 2-base, you get 2 base, you get your meters, you put spine crawlers, usually 3, he's opted for 5, and then you take as many bases as you can off Ling meter. It's like the oldest version of Metalisk play there is.
Ah. Maybe Crux is really old.
But I'm kind of getting scared because Siritha's still on 2 bases. It's going to be very hard for him to take a third once the Metalist numbers climb. And he's still not attacked yet. He should have attacked by now.
Oh yes. I mean, this is a ticking clock, or a ticking bomb even. More times it goes, Crux will be ahead in economy, so Saritha has to either expand or attack.
Oh yeah. And really, before I would have said attack, but the timing's kind of past. The timing for attacking Zerg is between 8 and 11 minutes, pretty much. And even 11 minutes is only for some very specific all-ins. And this, I mean, there's 18 Mutalisks on the field. I'm not sure what he can do here. I think the Mutalisks are just going to fly straight to his main. kill basically everything, and then Siritha's just going to die to Ling run bys afterwards. I just don't see how he can deal with this. He just doesn't have the units.
He doesn't have any Archons, and he should have had them by now.
Oh yeah.
And
whoa, look at all those meters flying into the main. Bye-bye, probes. You're not going to live very long. Oh, he hasn't even pulled them either. Mothership Core insta-sniped all the probes. Is he going to go for the Cyber Core? No, he's just going to...
attack random things.
He's actually just going to fight the army. No, he can't fight against 3 Archons.
The Archons will insane splash damage against Mutas. Oh, look at this!
Under the Archons. Oh my. That could have been close, but I still think Siritha's basically dead at this point. I mean, it's unlikely he's going to be able to clear these Mutalisks up easily. He's already lost a lot of
Crux though, he's spending all his attention on the Mutas. He's not doing anything in the base. Just having a couple of upgrades going. So,
oh,
but still.
God. He's moved his army out of position.
Yeah. Oh, nice. He's splitting himself. Sending the Zealots to counterattack while he has the...
Archons at home. Well, that's really his only chance. He only actually has 3 probes right now. So I don't think an economic recovery is very...
he can't really break this with only the Zealots.
No, he should be attacking the 3rd. I'm actually really surprised he's trying to go to the natural. This was the original idea, though, kind of behind the original meter play. You spine crawler that, so even if there's a counterattack, you can just hold it with Lings and spine crawlers.
Oh, yes.
He's not using Storm, he's just sacrificed 3 High Templars to the gods. They all had full energy. And while
look how fast these Mutas die. They think they can take on the Archons, and they killed 1, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. But it's gonna be enough to win them the game, that is.
So, tied 1-1. A very old build there from Crux. But it seemed to work.
Oh, yes. So we're heading into the last game of the night. Siritha versus Crux. Grand Finals, WCS Global Finals, BlizzCon. Or
I don't know. I'm not sure if Crux would be able to take out SOS. And I don't know. I think Siritha would have an issue against Jaedong. True dog.
That's true. I think the fight versus Jaedong and SOS here.
Indeed, indeed. So, 1-1, both players. Derelict Watcher is the map. Slightly nicer than Polar Knights, I feel, but we'll have to see how they play it out. I would actually, you know what I'd love for one of them to just do something completely ballsy. Like, I'd love a cannon rush from Siritha or a 6-ball from Crux, just to do something.
Oh, yeah. This is the perfect cannon rush map. If we see that from Siritha now, I think he would win the game. He actually has quite powerful cannon rush. He forced me to move base with it. I couldn't really defeat it there and then. I was actually confident I could, but I couldn't, it seemed. So, but he's against the Zerg, so he would have to be a cannon contain in that regard.
So, into the final game we go.
So in the final we have Kurium Crux, the Zerg player. Now it's 1-1 currently.
One left to. Yeah, Protoss Siritha.
Master Siritha. Wongjin Souls Siritha.
Every time we do this, it just reminds me of a martial arts thing I saw once. Every time, like, there's a Japanese karate tournament or something like that, all I remember hearing is "Wham! Washigiri!" which is just the name for a roundhouse kick. It's just, that's all you hear them say. It's just crazy. It's like the equivalent of a StarCraft caster going, "Oh, Dark Templar!" Or just something like every single time it happens, like even after they've seen it 1,000 times before.
It looks like Crux wants to go for a handshake first. I don't think he's gonna go for a spawning pool.
No, I agree. It's just gonna be hatch first again. I think he's probably just going to do the same build. He saw how Siritha just didn't really know how to deal with it. I think he's just going to do the same again.
Oh yeah. But
And,
again,
oh,
if,
we've got
if
the drone
Sarita
fight.
does something different, like in the last game, if he attacked when he could, he can pretty much win the game, even if it's the same build, the same situation.
Oh yeah. So with the drone, it did survive this game. It is running home. The hatchery going down, so it is a hatch before pool. Yeah, I think this is the exact same build from Crux. I don't think he's going to deviate.
No, he doesn't really need to. Now this is a easier map to defend though against Mutalisk than in Polar Knight. To kind of just have these flanks to worry about.
Yeah.
Polar Knight is all around the fucking base.
Yeah, it's kind of a horrible map really for drops and Mutalisk play. I think, yeah, I've got Polar Knight vetoed. It's just got so many weird little things. I mean, another thing, the main ramp is so close to where your main base is. You can like get cannon rushed off. If they build a bunker on the ramp, it's in range of your buildings or your nexus. It's very painful. Siritha playing exactly as before, as is Crux. So I think we're going to see the exact same game again, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really make that sound very entertaining, did I? I think we're going to see the exact same game. I mean, we just watched it, but we can watch it again. It's going to be brand
Oh, it's gonna be
new.
different now because it's gonna be different. It's a different map.
I'm going. I tell you what. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach Siritha to 4-gate, and he's going to win this every single time. I mean, that's all you need.
What if the other Protoss do the same? Which kind
Then
of
I
they
will
do.
teach him the 4-gate better than the other Protoss does. That's what I did with 2-gate, and it worked.
But you know, I'm actually
We have a
surprised that Sarita didn't go any cannon rush. I actually encouraged him to do that in the tournament.
Well, we have 8 lings
Yes.
on the way. Are they going to go straight to try and kill some workers? And also, Siritha's actually taking his base a lot later. In fact, is he going for a 4-gate? He's got 3 gateways. Is he going to add a 4th?
He's at least changing it up. I think he's gonna go for a more.
Yes,
Oh
it
yes,
is
it's a
4-gate.
4-gate.
It's this is why I need to teach him how to do it though, because this is where you should be transforming your gateways to warp gates. However, this is still pretty good. This could work. If Crux plays greedy from here, Siritha could actually do this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but 24 Zerglings in production. Oh my.
And struggling speed being made as well now. Sarita kind of just need to make Celis to win the game.
He does. He also needs a sentry though. He has to force field the ramp. There are too many to fight with just Celis. And now he should be scared of expanding. Oh god, he's making stalkers.
Oh
He's
yeah.
making stalks against lings. Oh, and these lings are gonna do. Are they gonna do disproportionate damage? No, he keeps pulling all his probes. I think he needs to learn to.
Three
not overreact.
Zerglings. Yeah, it's kind of more like a timing thing.
Oh my! Look how many. This is a different build altogether. Look what Crux is doing. He's just got a ton of Zerglings out. He's getting more. He's just going to keep spamming Zerglings. I wonder why he's doing that. I mean, I know he's scouted. There's no expansion, but oh, I feel so bad. These Speedlings are going to rip these Stalkers to pieces.
They are, but there's nothing actually to kill the Mothership Core aside for maybe the Queen.
No, yeah, 2 queens will take that out, and then it's kind of game over because the lings will just run across the map and kill him. I mean, he's still making stalkers, and he doesn't know.
But
what
he's
he's
still
against.
just waiting, and now it just. Oh, this was the best timing he could ever hope for. Now Sarita, he actually.
Oh my god! Actually,
What?
That's yeah. I was about to say that's a mistake. Recall!
Recall.
Recall! Or not.
Oh yes.
Yes! He actually
It does
did
the recall and saves
Make
everyone
make
but
Zealots,
one
make
actually.
Zealot Sentry, do it! You can do it, lad!
Yes.
He needs to actually wall off his main ramp with his units. He has to, otherwise he's dead. Because that's a huge number of lings. There are 70 lings there. He's got to wall this off. And he didn't wall it off. GG. Calling it.
Yeah. You're better at calling it than me, so.
Well, it was he simply didn't have the army. If he'd managed to wall off, he could have held
Oh,
out,
yeah.
but This is just.
And that's, guys, how you stop. Forget a Zerg. You just make Zerglings. Really.
Zergling, good unit.
Good.
Good unit. Fighting.
GG, and Crux wins the tournament yet again.
Yet again.
Is this guy unstoppable? Or girl?
Sirith will beat him next time. I'll show him how you deal with the Zerg. Yes. You will learn the dark arts of Protoss. How to warp prism drop in 2 places at once. Then how to send the warp prism away, but come back again when the Zerg does not expect it.
Okay.
Oh, anyway, congratulations to Crux for winning.
Indeed.
You are
And thank you
points.
everyone who participated, and everyone who was watching, and are watching right now. You have my thanks. And tomorrow we will have the Gold Weekly. I will not be here, but Steven here will cast with Karma, and Siritha will do the streaming, I believe.
Indeed. So, that should be pretty cool.
Should be pretty cool indeed. So thank you for coming, and hope you'll come tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys.
Bye. Have fun.